My study helps so many people. How can I communicate that better? Study by Gene Bowdish. Okay, so you go to my website, genebowdishtemperature.com. Some of the stuff may change from time to time, but the thing that stayed the same so far is the study. So you click on where it says study, and then you'll see some of the same stuff that I show you when you come up to me. So here's an example of a prescription temperature by the manufacturer. Here's an example of a prescription temperature by the manufacturer. Here's a pharmacist's recommendation for a medicine. Here's a different pharmacist for the same medication. It's my understanding two different manufacturers made it two different ways, but accomplishes the same thing. Here's another one. From the manufacturer, and it has excursions down to 59 up to 86, but after a short period of time, you're supposed to go back to 68 to 77. So you come down here a little bit more. You'll see Inslee liked, Governor Inslee liked my study. He came out and checked us out. Thurston County Superior Court security liked it. Thurston County Media liked my invention. So you click on here and you'll see a playlist of how I made it, how I tested it. And then here's my 7 inventions. This one here is the easiest one to make. This one is the most challenging one to make. It does a lot of things. And then, let's see. Secretary for the Senate liked it. King 5 liked my invention. A whole bunch of paramedics liked my invention. Newspapers. Police department liked my invention. Put the information in the police department. Seattle Times. Puyallup Fair gives a booth. Radio stations liked it. Healthcare Authority liked it. Here's some books on that shows that prescription temperature was not anywhere, information not anywhere in the book that I could find. This is what the cost of actual unit costs. Commercial units for temperature storage, like in a medical facility. Study by Gene Bowdish. Temperature 40 to 85 degrees. What do you think that is? What do you think about that? Storage temperature 68 to 77. What do you think that is? What do you think about that? Storage temperature 59 to 77. What do you think that is? What do you think about that? Storage temperature 68 to 77. What do you think that is? What do you think about that? Storage temperature 68 to 77. What do you think that is? What do you think about that? Storage temperature 68 to 77. What do you think that is? What do you think about that? Storage temperature 68 to 77. What do you think that is? What do you think about that? Storage temperature 68 to 77. What do you think that is? What do you think about that? Temperature 59 to 86. What do you think that is? What do you think about that? Storage temperature 68 to 77. What do you think that is? What do you think about that? A lady said after reading my study, it saved her $25,000. I thought she was a special case, but after doing some research, I found out how common a problem she has. A whole bunch of people, insurance costs $1,000 a day, that's $30,000 a month. A lot of times insurance pays up front. But the question is, will insurance pay for temperature damage? Like if it goes out of temperature and becomes damaged, will insurance pay for that? Here's some good questions to ask based on a whole bunch of medical professionals that I talked to. And here's the study where you can find out where, on average, only 1 in 1,000 people ever heard of this. My studies don't know a whole lot more than save money. It's also saved a lot of lives. Here's some people that liked my study. King 5, a bunch of medical professionals. Study by Bowdish. In 2018, when I learned that my prescription was damaged by being over 77 degrees Fahrenheit, I started looking for a way to bring my prescriptions home from the pharmacy so that it wouldn't get damaged by the time I got home. I went to the pharmacies, no such thing existed. I went to hospital supplies, no such thing existed yet. I didn't find it anywhere, so I drafted, engineered, and invented my own air conditioner. I looked for parts. Some parts no longer were being made anymore, so I used some parts I had laying around my house. And I made my own portable battery-operated air conditioner. Later, I also invented my portable HVAC battery-operated unit, which is a lot better. Study by Bowdish. Right now, it's 108 outside. Not necessarily the temperature outside, but the way that the sun is hitting it. The low was 59, the high was 108, and the shade 95. Inside my HVAC 72. The low was 70, the high is 74. Staying perfect, or 73 now, staying perfect room temperature inside my HVAC ever since I updated the fan. Study by Bowdish. Right now outside the temperature is 61. The low was 61, the high is 97. And the heater turned on to start bringing the temperature up to temperature there. Study by Bowdish.